In example 4, we're going to find the slope of vertical and horizontal lines and see what happens. So if we go, I'm going to write that slope equation one more time for us so we can see it on the screen. Slope is equal to our change of y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So if I take a look at letter A, I'm going to label my points. Here's x sub 1, y sub 1. Here's x sub 2 and y sub 2. And if I plug that into my slope formula, I have y sub 2, which is 1, minus y sub 1, which is 4. And I'm dividing that by x sub 2, which is 2, minus x sub 1, which is 2. So 1 minus 4 gives me negative 3, and 2 minus 2 will give me 0. And what happens is I have negative 3 divided by 0. And if you plug negative 3 divided by 0 into your calculator, you will find that you get an error. The reason for that is you cannot divide anything by 0. Dividing by 0 can't happen. So what we say if we have something where 0 is in our denominator is we call this slope undefined. And if you think about the classification we did on the first page, you will see that vertical lines are the lines that have slopes that are undefined. So you can tell by looking at the slope that these 2 points will form a vertical line. In example 2, or not example 2, letter B, let's go ahead and label our points again. We have x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, and y sub 2. Plugging it into our slope formula, y sub 2 is 2, minus y sub 1, which is 2. We're dividing that by x sub 2, which is 3, minus x sub 1, which is a negative 1. 2 minus 2 will give me 0 on the top. On the bottom, I need to remember that these become pluses, so 3 plus 1 would give me 4. And so I end up with 0 divided by 4. Well, 0 divided by 4 is just 0. So that means I have a slope of 0. Once again, if you take a look at the front page that we went over on the classification, if you have a slope of 0, that indicates to you that you have a horizontal line. So letter A was my vertical line, letter B represents my horizontal line. Now I would like you to go and try this, so you can pause it and unpause it when you're ready to check your answer. If you did the try this correctly, you should have gotten a slope that was undefined. If you have questions on slope, please let me know.